Some famous people decide to leave the spotlight and focus on other business interests after becoming famous all over the world, and often building a huge million-dollar company. It doesn't matter if these people are retiring from acting for good or for a while, they now have much more regular day jobs in the private sector. Even though the new lifestyle might be a little less exciting, one of the best things about having a normal job is that you don't have to deal with the stress and time-consuming pressures of Hollywood anymore. Here are the ex-celebrities who now have day jobs that are almost the same as ours. Angelina Pivarnik, formerly from the Jersey Shore, currently EMT, net worth $2 million. Angelina Pivarnik, who used to be on Jersey Shore, has also changed professional routes to become a person of service. The show became famous by making fun of New Jersey culture, so Pivarnik may have seemed like a pain to deal with, but her job change shows she's more than meets the eye. Angelina is currently working as an EMT for the Staten Island Fire Department. She helps the community by being on call to respond to situations as they happen. The Jersey Shore actress also recently got married and said she's excited to start a family soon. Kevin Jonas, formerly from the Jonas Brothers, currently running a social media marketing business, net worth $25 million. From the outside, Kevin Jonas may look like the middle child because he's between his famous brothers Joe and Nick, but the middle Joe bro seems to be doing just fine. After the end of their popular boy band and their Disney Channel show, the Jonas Brothers all went their different ways and found success in places they didn't expect. Kevin planned to get married, settle down in the suburbs of New Jersey, and build a successful marketing job at the same time. Even though the band is back together, Kevin is still focused on his work. MacGraw, formerly from Love Story, currently author and activist, net worth $6 million. MacGraw had a great acting career that lasted almost 20 years after appearing in the sad love story, Love Story. After her time in movies, the beautiful actress became a devoted yoga practitioner who is often credited with making the practice more famous in the United States. After her time on TV, MacGraw changed her job to focus on animal rights action, trying to make people more aware of how we treat animals. PETA asked her to be in public service messages, and she even won awards for her work to help animals in need. Dylan Sprouse, formerly from Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, currently brewery owner and operator, net worth $8 million. Dylan Sprouse was famous from a very young age. He and his twin brother, Cole, starred in a Disney Channel show about the two troublesome boys who live in a fancy hotel and the crazy things they do. Dylan went to New York University's Gallatin School of Individualized Study after leaving show business to further his education. While there, he chose to follow a rather odd path, making mead. Mead is a drink like beer, but it's made from honey instead of wheat and other grains. Sprouse opened a mead brewery in Brooklyn and wants to bring the old drink back into style. Jamie Walters, formerly from Beverly Hills 90210, currently EMT and firefighter, net worth $50,000. Most people know Jamie Walters from his role on the hit TV show Beverly Hills 90210. The teen soap, which was made by the same person who made Sex and the City, dealt with a lot of sexy subjects throughout its 10 seasons. Ray Pruitt was played by Walters from seasons 4 to 7. He started as a guest character and then became a main cast member. After Walters' time on the show was over, he briefly became a singer and made country songs before changing paths again. He finally found a job that would let him help people. He trained to be an EMT and then became a firefighter for the Los Angeles Fire Department. Liv Tyler, formerly from 911 Lone Star, currently UNICEF ambassador and Givenchy spokesperson, net worth $50 million. Liv Tyler quit a huge multi-year deal with Fox in 2020 to be the lead in the mystery show 911 Lone Star. She left because of travel restrictions for 2020, which pretty much kept her from showing up to shoot. The actor is set for a lot of other work, and we're sure she's already booked more roles. Tyler is now a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador for the United States. She's had this job since 2003. She is also a spokesperson for Givenchy's line of high-end makeup and perfume. Jimmy Walker, formerly from Good Times, currently radio host, net worth $800,000. Jimmy Walker won 2 Golden Globes for his role as J.J. Evans on the CBS show Good Times. Evans is the oldest son of the Evans family. Even better, he came up with a word that people still use today, dynamite. The star, who was born in Brooklyn, later went into radio and hosted shows on WHIO, WOIA, WLS, and KKAR. Walker has written a book about his life called Dynamite, written in 2012. Good Times, Bad Times, and Out Times is a true story. He's still touring with his stand-up comic act at the time of this writing. Vanilla Ice, formerly from Ice Ice Baby fame, currently jet ski racer, net worth $10 million. Vanilla Ice started rap in 1989 with an annoyingly catching song, Ice Ice Baby. The song was the first hip-hop hit to ever reach the top of the Billboard charts. It also introduced the style to a wider audience. As a world-class jet ski driver, Ice spends most of his time today on the water. Even though he shows up on TV once in a while, his job as a professional player is still the most important thing in his life. Nikki Blonsky, formerly from Hairspray, currently cosmetologist, net worth $625,000. When she was cast as the lead in Hairspray in 2007, young Nikki Blonsky went from being completely unknown to being famous all over the world. Many people loved Blonsky's performance in the movie with Oscar winner John Travolta, and many thought that the teen star would quickly become one of Hollywood's most famous actors. It looks like fate had something else planned. Blonsky is a beautician now, but she does show up in a sitcom every once in a while. Blonsky might be able to steal the show in another big blockbuster movie, but for now she seems happy to stay behind the camera doing hair and makeup. Danielle Fishel, formerly from Boy Meets World, currently working in health products, net worth $8 million. Danielle Fishel, better known as Topanga from Boy Meets World, had a career that was full of interesting things after the show ended. She was in meaningless shows that never really took off, tried her hand at fashion writing, and then got a job at a local Bloomingdale's from 9 to 5. But now the former actor is interested in health items, which has turned out to be a good business idea. Fishel just came out with her line of vegan hair products called Be Free. A good choice for Topanga, whose famously bright and flowing hair makes her stand out. Jonathan Bennett, formerly from Mean Girls, currently spin instructor, net worth $300,000. The Mean Girls star who stole the show had several minor parts in the years after the movie came out. His playing career seems to have slowed down in recent years, but millennial viewers will always remember him. But if you want to see the former teen hero in real life, Bennett works as a spin teacher in Los Angeles. He probably helps other celebrities change their looks for a short time as a star. Thus, the circle, pardon the pun, goes on and on. Danielle Spencer, formerly from What's Happening, currently veterinarian, net worth $500,000. Danielle Spencer was the lead on ABC's What's Happening from the time she was 13 years old until the show ended in 1979. Her stepfather had a big impact on the child star, who sadly died in a terrible car accident that also left Spencer in the hospital. Danielle honored her late dad by becoming a vet after the end of What's Happening. She finally opened her private practice in California. If you've watched the video till here, that means you've enjoyed the video. Subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notifications bell icon